I told you it was only a matter of time before Turki Alalshikh exposed himself for being nothing but a culture vulture in the sport of boxing. Why y'all think that Turki is gonna have Mr. Dana White from the UFC promote Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford? Turki Alalshikh's biggest fight is not being promoted by Turki. Let that sink in.
How you go up to a grown man and say, Your Excellency?
Mr. Turki Alalshikh was begging for acceptance from the black community. Let me explain. Turki Alalshikh basically discredited Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, guys like that, strictly because they was white. Check it out.
I don't like to talk about religion or colors, but the boxing will be in different place if we have black heavyweight champion.
Now, what do you mean by that, bro? I got no issue with the black heavyweight champion if that black heavyweight champion won the championship belt. I got no issue with the black heavyweight champion if that man beat Alexander Usyk. What do you mean boxing is better with the black heavyweight champion? Is you trying to shit on Alexander Usyk? Is you trying to talk crazy about guys like Tyson Fury? I thought boxing was supposed to be a neutral sport. I thought Turki Alalshikh was the savior of the sport of boxing.
I don't like to talk about religion or colors or...
Nobody believes you. Nobody ever will. I told y'all, this man ain't nothing but a culture vulture. If you do not see that this man is a culture vulture, something is wrong with you. Turki does not give a damn about the sport of boxing.
Timalifu.
My only question is, what does Alexander Usyk gotta say about what Turki Alalshikh said? I wonder. I think that Mr. Turki Alalshikh is all about image and perception. Turki Alalshikh don't give a damn about the sport. He cares about how the sport makes him look. For example, Ring Magazine posts this up. It say the shot of Canelo Alvarez wearing the 100% gold Ring Magazine belt. Why is the Ring Magazine belt 100% gold? Because Turki Alalshikh wants to post up that the Ring Magazine belt is 100% gold. Turki Alalshikh is more about image than actually raising the credibility of the sport of boxing.
Boots is overrated.
And on this episode of Devin Haney needs to get rid of his father, Bill Haney, and he will be a likable fighter. Devin Haney post up that he just bought some new jewelry. God bless the man, he always buy jewelry. Then he posted up a picture of him and his daughter. I ain't never seen a picture of Devin and his daughter. God bless Devin and his daughter. I low-key think Devin Haney gonna be a great father. Regardless of who the child's mother is, regardless of what the child's mother used to do in her past life, Devin Haney, in my opinion, is gonna be a great father. And Terence Crawford got a whole lot of confidence going into September 12th. The man posted up on IG, I am locked in. 3 times undisputed come September 12th. Terence Crawford said, when you at the top, everybody got a different opinion about you. As long as you know what's real and what's fake, that's all that matters. History will be made on September 12th. You are absolutely right. Either one or two things are gonna happen. Canelo Alvarez is gonna knock your ass out, or you might just outbox Canelo Alvarez for all 12 rounds. Let's see what happens. But in my opinion, I think Canelo Alvarez is gonna land a really hard shot on Bud Crawford's body, stopping Terence Crawford.
That Devin the Dream Haney is the youngest undisputed champion.
Bud Crawford is super confident. The Zone Boxing post up this on Instagram. It says, Bud Crawford doesn't seem too impressed while watching Canelo Alvarez beat up on William Skull. Canelo Alvarez was fighting William Skull and Bud Crawford was not even watching. Bud Crawford knows that Canelo Alvarez is a washed up fighter. Let's see what happens. And the wannabe gangster Edgar Berlanga will be fighting Hamza Shiraz, the very lost individual, with Shakur Stevenson fighting on the undercard. Shakur did an interview with the Breakfast Club, and they asked Shakur Stevenson, how do you feel about fighting on Edgar Berlanga undercard?
No, Edgar my homie, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him, but I'm the biggest star on the card. Yeah. I'm the most accomplished too, so.
Imagine never fighting on pay-per-view and you complaining about being on somebody's undercard. Imagine never headlining a main event on pay-per-view, but you complaining about being on somebody's undercard. Imagine getting booed in your own city, running all 12 rounds while getting booed, but you complaining about fighting on somebody's undercard. Imagine just fighting an electrician, but you complaining about fighting on somebody undercard. Only Shakur Stevenson.
I don't like to lose.
Then the Breakfast Club asked Shakur Stevenson, why is you so scared to fight Keyshawn Davis? How dare you say that you would never fight Keyshawn Davis? There are no friends in the sport of boxing. You're not gonna believe Shakur Stevenson response.
If you have somebody that you really close with, you gotta get in the ring and you gotta kill mentality. He gotta kill mentality. It's like, what you talking about? I don't wanna hear that shit, so.
Y'all hear this dude, right? Talking about, I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't never fighting Keyshawn Davis. You soft as hell, and that's why I call you the softest man to ever exist. How the hell Shakur Stevenson look? Saying, yo, I'm not trying to hear that. I will never fight Keyshawn Davis. As Mike Tyson once said, there are no friends in the sport of boxing. And if somebody really is your friend, they finna help you get paid by fighting you. Shakur Stevenson don't got that mentality. The man is soft as hell. Edgar Berlanga seen the interview on a Breakfast Club. You could always tell who is big bro and who is little bro when it comes to friendships. Clearly, Shakur Stevenson is little bro. Edgar Berlanga put up on Instagram, it's crazy. I was telling people it's a double main event with two superstars on a fight card, but now, do not shake my hand when you see me, Shakur Stevenson. I want to break your hands before the fight. You in my city, don't you forget that. Then the man said, it be your own homie trying to hate on you without trying to hate. Maybe Shakur Stevenson forgot them long nights back in the day when Edgar Berlanga and Shakur Stevenson was in a motel room, where Shakur Stevenson was getting on his knees, mouth wide open.
I don't glorify that.
Shakur Stevenson seen the post, and the man tucked his tail, cause you know Shakur Stevenson soft as hell, he not about that action. Ain't nobody softer than Shakur Stevenson, this proves it. There is a reason that Shakur Stevenson deleted this Instagram story. Shakur Stevenson said, I ain't mean it in the way you took it, brother, I apologize. You know me better than that. My frustration wasn't targeted at you, it was towards them. But I worded it the wrong way.
Look at you scared now, you hoe. This nigga's scared.
Get your soft ass up out of here, bro. This how you know Shakur Stevenson is even softer than I say he is. I always say Shakur Stevenson is soft, but I had no idea that the man was this soft. Then the man doubled down. The man said, LOL, like a female. He said, Edgar Berlanga, I will never beef with you in life. I forever got too much love for you. I feel disrespected by them, not you. Your last fight, you was the co-main on a card you wasn't supposed to be, and you know how that shit feels.
When you fake tough.
I ain't never seen somebody double down on an apology. If you was really trying to apologize to Edgar, you would've hit the man up on his phone. Why did you have to publicly apologize? Let me tell y'all why. Because Shakur Stevenson don't want no type of action with Edgar Berlanga. I'm not saying Edgar Berlanga is a gangster, but clearly, Shakur Stevenson must know something about Edgar that makes the man fear Edgar Berlanga.
I don't like to lose.
There is a reason that Shakur Stevenson was on his knees in that motel room, not Edgar Berlanga. I'm just saying.
We really know you.
Hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson, why you delete your post, bro? I bet you thought that nobody was gonna see this, right? I bet you thought nobody was gonna screenshot you tucking your tail to Edgar Berlanga. Shout out to High Level Boxing on Twitter. The man screenshotted it and he sent it to me immediately. Shakur Stevenson, you super soft, bro. You're not just soft, you super soft.
Man, Southpaw TV keep it trill, man, for real.
And notice how every single time Bill Haney gets exposed on the internet, all the man does is keep quiet and he expects people to forget about it. Every time Bill Haney lies get debunked on the internet, the man goes quiet and he is not heard from until he feel like tweeting again. Y'all seen the other day, Bill Haney claimed that Devin Haney put Jose Ramirez in an ambulance. Devin can't punch, Devin ain't putting nobody in an ambulance. Ramirez checked Bill Haney immediately. He said, my wife posted up a post-fight picture to her Instagram in the commission as I was VADA testing. What is Bill Haney talking about? As pretty much expected, Bill Haney went silent. Bill Haney is embarrassed because he knows he got exposed. Shout out to Jose Ramirez. You gotta respect Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia kept it real. The man did an interview with Fight Hub TV, and he exposed Bill Haney for the liar that he truly is.
He's a grown man. He's not a kid. Why are you trying to lie to the fans, to the crowd?
I gotta disagree with Robert Garcia. Bill Haney is not a man. Bill is a boy trapped in a 95-year-old man's body. Bill Haney does not lie to the fans. He lies to Devin fans, because like I said, Devin got the worst fan base in the history of boxing. You should be ashamed of yourself if you a fan of Devin Haney. Only Devin Haney fans allow themselves to be manipulated. Only Devin Haney fans believe that Devin put Jose Ramirez in an ambulance. Devin ain't putting nobody in an ambulance, and deep down, Devin Haney fans know that.
Southpaw TV, fire.
When I turned on some Southpaw TV.
There's one nigga named Southpaw TV.
Southpaw TV, it's not.
Southpaw always got some bullshit he want to start.
Yeah, I watched that motherfucker Southpaw.
I think Southpaw's funny as fuck.
I know Southpaw TV. Southpaw's a piece of shit person.
Man, Southpaw TV keep it trill, man, for real. Y'all sub to his channel, Southpaw TV. You already know.
I feel so bad.